when you do a movie that's bad, you never see the people again. And so
Oh, is
even
that
though you
true?
had a great
I've never
relationship,
done a bad movie.
well, I've been in mostly. And when you do a movie that's
No.
bad, you never see the people again, even though you were friends with them on set. And when you do a movie that people like, you wind up on these very
Oh,
long press engagements together. And so I'm lucky that he's a nice, normal person.
Hello, I'm Marcin Radomski and I'm with Jessem Eisenberg and Kieranem Culkinem, the director and the actors from the movie A Real Pain. Thank you for this very good movie. I really like this movie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Made it.
What do you like the most about Poland?
For me, it was like, I came here in 2008 with my wife, and we were, seeing where our family's from. My wife's family is from Łódź, my family is from Krasnostaw in the southeast. And I kind of wanted to get a feel for the country because my family had spent hundreds of years here and only 80 years in New York. So we were really more of a Polish family than anything else. And so I wanted to kind of feel a connection to the country. And it took years because that was so long ago. It took years for me to kind of find my connection to it because my family, left such a long time ago. And so it took years, and it took meeting a lot of Polish people, being able to film a movie at a concentration camp for me to kind of like understand the history, understand my family's place in the history, and really fall in love with this country.
Kieran, why you said yes to Jesse and become a part of this project?
Not an interesting answer, but he wrote a great script and a great character, and I felt like I knew how to play it, and I just wanted to get in there and do it. And then we had a quick phone call where he said, "Do you want to do it?" And I said yes.
It's great that you are doing this both, because it's a story about searching family roots, but I think it's also about a story about contemporary men.
Yeah.
What do you
Interesting.
think, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't thinking about a story about, a commentary on male culture, but it ends up, because it's about these specific people, it ends up, I guess, being relatable. People tell me when they see the movie, "Oh, I'm more like David, I'm more like Benji." And I was not trying to have that be the response, but I think what's good about the movie is that the characters seem so specific and their lives seem so real that it probably feels very familiar to people.
Mhm.
It can
And
be
the-
like general while being very specific. 'Cause
Exactly,
I have
yeah.
that thing too, and it's funny you said that's the first time I've heard that interpretation of it. But I've been hearing people say all sorts of different things of what they think the movie is about, and like a lot of people, like you also mentioned that some people think it's about trying to find your roots and understand that, and for me it wasn't that, but I also have the sort of unique experience of seeing it through my character's perspective, which is, yeah, he might want to learn a little bit about his grandma, but really this could have taken place anywhere. He's just trying to connect with his cousin who is drifting apart, and he wants, so that to me was what it was about. Not to say that those things aren't valid. I think that's a completely honest and fine interpretation of it. It just
Right.
wasn't mine.
I think that the people can find different things in this movie, and it's the best in that kind of movies like this. The topics that are different topics, and we can catch what we
Yeah,
want.
what you want.
How was to work together? Do you improvise a lot during the shot?
Mostly very tightly written script, but I felt like we had a really good rapport right away. And sometimes little things will eke out or something like that, but it wasn't. Not improvise or anything. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but it was great. I mean, from the first moment we met and first moment we tried some of the scenes, it just felt perfect.
Yeah.
It was not at all difficult to try to establish a relationship. Although actually I do remember on the first day you said, "I don't think my character would curse in this scene." And I was like, "Ooh, that's not good." Remember that when we were walking around the bushes in that park scene, you were like, "I don't think I would curse here." Cursing means saying like a bad word. And I was like, "Oh no."
I don't remember that.
Because every other line out of your mouth
I
is,
feel like I must have been fucking with you.
"Nope, you don't curse in the lines in those scenes."
Oh, maybe there was like what felt like an arbitrary fuck or fucking or something like that, where I was like,
Maybe that's what it was.
maybe I was just like, oh, I'm putting it in, because I think sometimes it would,
You didn't
maybe,
want to.
maybe it felt like it was artificial, like I'm doing it because I'm uncomfortable, and if it felt like it was something I was uncomfortable with, Benji wouldn't be uncomfortable. He'd be
Right,
totally
right.
fine,
Yeah.
because there's
Day
like,
two, you
there
were
was-
fine with everything though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think if it comes out, if it feels like I'm saying it because I don't fucking know what I'm gonna fucking say. Or
Yeah.
Maybe that was what it was. I don't know.
maybe. Yeah, but no. Otherwise, it was like perfect. The first day we were going to rehearse a scene for 3 hours, so our schedule was 3 hours rehearsal, and we rehearsed for 10 minutes because after 10 minutes, I saw he was doing. It was exactly what I wanted the movie to be. It was perfect, and so we stopped rehearsing and started
So
filming.
are you real friends now?
No,
We
I
spend
don't even know his middle name. I don't know what he likes. We just
When
do
you-
this. We just pretend to interact.
When you do a movie that's bad, you never see the people again. And so
Oh, is
even
that
though you
true?
had a great
I've never
relationship,
done a bad movie.
well, I've been in mostly. And when you do a movie that's
No.
bad, you never see the people again, even though you were friends with them on set. And when you do a movie that people like, you wind up on these very
Oh,
long press engagements together. And so I'm lucky that he's a nice, normal person.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
this movie and for this short conversation.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.